Okay, so it looks like we have 2x on the data leaks this week. For a week, that means Dr. Dre is twice. And we also got San Andreas Mercenaries. They say it's going to be out on June 13th. So go take a look at the trailer. It's pretty exciting looking. And I don't think it's a coincidence that they put Dr. Dre as double money. Because this is the easiest way to make 2 million if you're doing it solo, which I mean anyone can do this solo. It's no problem doing solo. And you get paid. All of the data leaks are 2 times this week, which means 2 times money on all of the data leaks. Now they don't really pay out that much, though. I mean, if you look, but still. Double the money is still double the money, so you can definitely deal with that. But if you do your grind on the Dre contract, you probably save up enough money for the DLC. So we do see some things in the DLC, like the Avenger, for one. Looks like it's going to be upgradable with some ferocity, or maybe used in some way for the, what are they calling it, the San Andreas Angels, headed by Charlie, which is an ace pilot, Charlie Reed. So definitely there is a chance to spend money to upgrade your Avenger if you haven't already upgraded your Avenger. I haven't bought my Avenger, and I'm gonna wait until June 13th to even think about buying the Avenger. Also, I'm gonna money grind, run the gambit, run the KO, run the Dr. Dre heist, and then maybe Dre heist again, and then another KO. Just keep wash and repeat with that, and get some additional money to spend when they do drop the DLC on the 13th. I don't know, I feel like Rockstar is going to probably handle it like they did the Drax missions. They're going to spoon feed us some DLC. Last time they dropped, some missions, and then they dropped part 2 of the missions. Maybe they'll have part 1, part 2. I don't know. They definitely have some vehicles that look like they're added into the mix. Brand new airplane, it looks like. Maybe some cars, but it looks like they definitely are bringing it for the summer DLC. And there are a couple of things that you could talk about that you probably would want. I, for one, because I'm a casual gamer, I don't have like a lot, so I don't, I can get everything done with my armored Kuruma. And I've done the Dre contracts, plenty of times, so it's definitely just a rhythm. Blow crap up, go in there and take down Johnny Gunn. So just remember, snack and armor up, because that's a big thing. But it looks as though like these content updates are showing a lot of stuff that's in the air. A lot of bombing, a lot of flying, a lot of parachuting. So I figure they are going to be mixing in a lot of that stuff. I mean, they've already put in the jumps. They gave everyone an opportunity to do the flight school. By completing flight school, you can fly a little better. It takes a lot of turbulence out when you're doing it. It makes you parachute a lot better. It gives you a lot of parachute maneuverability. So definitely take advantage of that while you can, while it's double money. again, double money, pilot training, all of this the week before the DLC comes out. I believe maybe, what are we looking at? On Thursday when we wake up, and maybe see some more along this lines, to where we definitely have a lot to look for on the DLC, but also, they're spoon feeding us. They're basically giving us a precursor of what's going to go on. They're giving us parachutes, airplanes, Avenger upgrades, all this Merryweather stuff. So, when you deal with Merryweather, you're going to actually be dealing with a lot of mercenaries. So, be prepared. Get your flight training in, get your parachute training in. Take Johnny Gunn out. Let Johnny Gunn get hammered by Dr. Dre, and see how that goes. But the main thing is that, where are you going to get 2 million solo every time guaranteed, And it's like, we're talking every 40 minutes or so. So every hour you can run the Dr. Dre contract, wait 40 minutes, run the Dr. Dre contract. So that looks like it gives you a chance to at least to do a Dre contract, the Kyle, and then a Dre contract. So the grind of this week is just make as much money as you can for the DLC, which is going to be a week from tomorrow. You have plenty of time to stock up money. I think I have 20 million right now, so I think 20 million is enough to cover any kind of DLC purchases. I know I did this when they had the Drax, the dose missions come out. I think I grinded 40 million on that and bought everything. Now this is on my PS4, which my PS4 is gone, so I have to start from scratch. But my start from scratch business here is basically all of this. Acid Lab, which was last week, right? Or actually the last 2 weeks, I believe. You had the Acid Lab production, and Acid Lab payout was boosted, and now you have the Dr. Dre missions, so that's boosted. So when I first started, I got the agency in the Acid Lab, and I was able, just to make a lot of money and buy the Kasaka, which then gave me a lot more money, and which now I'm just buying everything. So take this opportunity, run the data leak contracts, get your Dr. Dre 2 mil, and kind of save up. You're going to save up a little bit here. Getting this payout, do it with friends. It's easy to do with friends. It's easy to do by yourself. It's definitely easy money this week. So you'll be wanting to go ahead, grind this out. Don't buy anything. Don't spend anything. Get your warehouses full. Get your MC businesses full. Get all that full and ready to make some money. Because you're probably going to need money for the upgrades. For one, the Avenger upgrades. I haven't bought the Avengers, so that's going to be a lot of money for me. Then you talk about the other vehicles, the airplane. You're going to need the hangar. You're going to need the hangar mechanic to work on your airplanes. If you got all this other stuff, you're going to have to do that. So definitely, this is the greatest opportunity to make the money and to go right ahead and do all of the spending during the DLC. Anyways, tell me what you think. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below on what you are going to do or how you're going to handle making money for this DLC. And we can make it at that point. Okay. So, if you haven't done it already, you can use your visual ante and do these contract missions really quickly. There's only a few things that I use a very aggressive thing on this. There's a couple of things that you do, but the nightclub and the marina and the casino are really easy to do. What is it? You do the lawyer. Or no, you find the party, find the lawyer, get on the guest list. That's kind of easy to do. And then you do all of this stuff in Davis, which is it's easy to do. Some of these things you just want to survive, basically. But you want to just go after it, do your grind. And then we'll see what we do. I'm not gonna buy anything. I feel like, maybe if there's something good for sale, I'll buy it. But definitely gonna wait to buy the Avenger. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen with the Avenger. So that one I'm definitely saving a good 10 mil for. I have 20 million, so don't know what else would be that costly, but they have changed the prices on some of these vehicles, which is fine. That works. It gets rid of some of that. I've already bought those vehicles, so that's fine. I've already got my MK2 and I've got my Terabyte. I've got my MOC, so I have all of those things ready for anything. I also have, I just got the facility, so that way I could upgrade and store the Avenger. What else do you have? That's about it. There are going to be a lot of things that are going to make game life better. So that sounds fun. There's a couple of things in there in the update that are really cool as far as making things a little bit better, and they say player requested improvements, so yeah, whatever. So calling Moore's Mutual, claiming all of the destroyed vehicles at once, that's a good one. I know I asked for that one. So that one I did. And then the sprint control, I think, will help everyone here, because you keep hearing the clickety click click of the buttons. And then description tags for the garages. The ability to put the liveries on the vehicles with the taxi liveries and then use them as taxis. That's a cool thing right there. So you can use the Willard, Eudora, or the Albany Classic Broadway to do taxi work. So maybe they'll get more people doing taxi work that way. I don't know. Sometimes I do it. I still plan on doing the taxi work where the worst taxi man ever, without losing the fare, right? Because once you get the police after, you lose the fare. But yeah, that one. And then updates to the creator. So I will be definitely showing the creator upgrades, because as you can see, I use the creator quite a bit. That's exactly, that's how I got some of these B-rolls. Just roll it, record it, and then use Creator, and then Rockstar Editor, and make some of these great content videos that you see. So yeah, that's what I like to do. So we'll see about that. Let me know. Remember to follow, like. You can dislike, but you still have to follow to dislike, and you can tell me why you disliked it, and then I'll put those corrections into my content. If you like it, tell me what you do like and what you're going to do with all of that money that you make while playing the game. Anyways, make some comments. If you see me in game, make a shout out, and definitely enjoy the summer DLC. I know everybody's looking forward to it. Just remember to do your grind. Gamers, exercise. I think Hilarious does this, but gamer exercise, do 50 push-ups a day, and make at least 15 million for the DLC. So we'll see you when the DLC comes out. Maybe some live streams. But anyways, take it easy, enjoy the game, and we'll see you on the next video.